Hello, good morning everyone. Today we will learn about MS Excel. At the end of this video, you will able to use functions like ABS, square root, integer, mode, pi and truncate with the help of some examples. The function ABS, that is absolute function, which is used to get the absolute value of a cell. That is, if the number is negative, that number can be converted into positive. That is called absolute. For example, the number minus 20 can be converted into positive. So that positive can be done in this cell. That is equal to ABS in bracket cell address bracket complete. The answer will be 20. So it means the ABS convert negative number into positive. Suppose if the number is positive, then the ABS will be keep the number as it is. For example, if I will make it 40, then we will get 40 only, because 40 is an absolute value. Suppose if I write minus 100, then the answer will be 100. It will remove the negative. That is what the absolute value. This is a square root function. This function is used to find the square root of a number. Syntax is equal to sqrt in bracket cell address. So let us find a square root of a number. The square root of a number, that is, to find the square root of a 6, then the function can be is equal to square root in bracket the cell address of 6, then bracket complete, enter. The square root of 6 is 2.4. Similarly, if you want to find the square root of 81, the square root of 81 is 9. The square root of 100 is 10. The square root of 144 is 12. So this way we use square root function to find the square root of a number. In a number, there are two parts. That is, 20 is a integer part and 87 is a decimal part. If the number is having a decimal part, so we can remove a decimal part and keep a integer part only. So that can be done using a int function. So int is an integer which is used to extract the integer part of a number. The syntax is equal to int in bracket. Either you can write the fractional number or you can write the cell address. Example is equal to int. So in bracket, so specify the address of a number, that is cell address. So you will get 20. So it is because int. Now let me take one more number. For example, 432.99. So this is 432. So this way we use int function. This function is used to get the remainder of a number. So To get the remainder of a number, the function is mod. Its syntax is equal to mod in bracket first number and then second number. For example, if I want to find the mod of a number, that is 45 by 2. So it means the 45 is dividing by 2, and whatever the last part remainder is there, that will be the getting by mod function. So let me write the function, that is equal to mod. So first is this number, first number, then put the comma, then next number. The answer is 1. It is a remainder of 45 when it is divided by 2. Similarly, if I want to divide a 90 by 2, then it will be 0, because remainder will be 0. Suppose if I divide 17 by 2, then the remainder will be 1. Even you can change the value of 2 also. That is, I will take 5. If you divide 17 by 5, then remainder will be 2. So this way we will find the remainder of a number by use of mod. Now we find the square root, absolute, square and cube of a number, and also we find integer of a number by using the functions in this table. So here these are the numbers. Let me find their absolute value here. To find the absolute value of this number, ABS in bracket cell address, so this is a 90. So let me find the absolute value of remaining by just copying this formula. So now these are the absolute values of this. Now find the square root of these values, absolute values. To find the square root of the absolute values, the formula is equal to square root in bracket the absolute value. So this is a square root value of 90. Similar to find the remaining, just copy this formula in these columns. These all are square root of these values. Now let us find the square of absolute value. To find the square of absolute value, then the formula will be is equal to cell address and then caret symbol. So next is square, that is a 2. 2 is used to find the square of a number. So this is a square of a 90. So to get the remaining values in the column, just copy the formula here. So here you can say 2025 is a square value of 45. 400 is a square value of 20. Now let us find the cube of numbers which are there in absolute column. So that is equal to the cell address, then caret, that is a power, then cube. For cube we have to write 3 here. Now the answer is the cube root of this 90 is 7,29,000. So now let me find the remaining by just copying the formula. So now find the integer for the square root. So these are the square root. So let me find the integer of these numbers. So to find that is equal to int in bracket, select this cell. So this is an integer. Let me copy the formula. Okay. So now in this column we divide cube value, it means this value, by absolute value. So these are the absolute value. So to do that, the formula will be is equal to cube value, this is a cube value, divided by absolute value. So you can get the answer. So let me copy the formula in remaining cells. So this way we can use all these functions. This is pi function. This pi function is used to a pi value, that is a fixed value 3.14159. For example, suppose if you want the 3.14159, then you type is equal to pi then put the empty brackets and enter. So this is what the value of pi. This pi value we use to calculate the area of circle. Now let us find the area of circle using pi. So here is a question, find the area of circle for given radius. The formula is area is equal to pi into r square. So now let us find the area of different radius. So radius may be 4, 6, 7, 3, 9. So let me find the area of circle for these various values of radius. So to find that, the formula is given here. So let us put the formula here. So is equal to pi. Pi means in the place of pi we write pi. So bracket complete. Then next is into. Into, that is stars. Next is r. R value is here. That is a 4. So instead of writing 4, I will write a cell address. Then to the power of 4 is 2. That is asterisk then 2. This is how the formula can be written here to calculate the radius for the 4. So this is the area of circle when radius is 4. So now let me copy this. So this is the area of radius 6. This is the area of circle for radius 7. This is the area of circle for radius 3. So this way we can calculate the area of circle, so with help of pi value. The next function is trunc, that is truncate. It decreases or remove the decimal points available in the number. So the function is equal to trunc, then the number with decimal points, then digits. So let us see how it is working. In this area of circle we have decimal numbers. So using trunc function we either minimize the decimal points by specifying a trunc function. For example, is equal to trunc in bracket, specify the cell then put the comma. Suppose if you want in a decimal point 26 only, that is a 2 decimal points, then specify 2 here, bracket complete. So we will get only 26, not remaining the digital numbers. Similarly, if you want up to 3 decimal number, then so you can write in next column is equal to trunc in bracket, specify this comma, and I will write 3 here. So we'll get 097. You will get 097. It is because we wrote up to 3 decimal point. Therefore, from this it will take 097. So similarly, if you want no decimal points, then you can write this way is equal to trunc, so in bracket specify the cell address where that number is present, then you write here 0. If you write 0, then it will remove all the decimal numbers. It will give you only 153. So this way we can use a trunc function. So let me copy this for the remaining cells. So this is how we use a trunc function. In this video only this much. Thank you for watching this video. We will meet you again with next part of MS Excel. Until then, take care. Bye bye.